Ah, sleep, that precious time when we can finally escape the daily grind and drift off to dreamland. But what happens when your peaceful slumber becomes a symphony of snorts, whistles, and gasps? That's right, my friends. We're talking about snoring. Snoring might seem like a harmless quirk, but it can be a sign of something more serious. The good news is that snoring is often treatable. By understanding the causes and exploring solutions, we can help you reclaim peaceful sleep. So, what exactly causes this nocturnal symphony of sounds? Well, picture this. As you drift off to sleep, your muscles relax, including those in your throat and tongue. Now, imagine a gentle breeze flowing through a narrow passage. That's your breath passing through your airway, but when those throat muscles get a little too relaxed, they can partially block the airway, causing the soft tissues to vibrate as you breathe. The result? That familiar snoring sound. But snoring isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of problem. It can be influenced by a whole host of factors, from your sleep position to your lifestyle choices. Take sleep position, for example. Sleeping on your back is a recipe for a snoring symphony. Why? Because gravity becomes the conductor, pulling your tongue and soft palate back towards your throat and causing a blockage. Side sleeping, on the other hand, helps keep those airways open and the snoring at bay. But wait, there's more. Remember those lifestyle choices we talked about? Well, they play a starring role in the snoring saga too. Smoking, for instance, irritates the lining of your nasal passages and throat, causing inflammation and increasing the likelihood of snoring. And let's not forget about our old friend alcohol. While a nightcap might seem like a good idea for sleep, alcohol actually relaxes those throat muscles a little too much, making you more susceptible to snoring like a chainsaw. Don't despair, sleep warriors. The first step towards a quieter night's sleep is understanding the why behind the snore. Once you've identified the potential culprits, you can start exploring the wonderful world of snoring solutions. And trust me, there are more options than you might think. From simple lifestyle tweaks to cutting-edge medical interventions, we're about to equip you with an arsenal of snore-busting strategies. Now, we know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but I need solutions, and I need them now. Well, you're in luck. We're all about delivering the goods. In the upcoming sections, we'll dive deep into the world of anti-snoring techniques, covering everything from DIY remedies to the latest and greatest medical advancements. We'll explore the magical powers of nasal strips, unlock the secrets of sleep positioning, and even venture into the realm of high-tech gadgets that'll have you sleeping like a log in no time. But our journey doesn't stop there. We'll also be your guides to making those crucial lifestyle changes that can significantly impact your snoring and your overall health for the better. Think of it as a holistic approach to silencing the night from the inside out. So buckle up, my friends, and get ready to transform your sleep from a symphony of snorts to a sanctuary of silence. All right, snore warriors, let's get down to business. To conquer snoring, we need to understand what makes it tick. Snoring is a symptom, not the disease itself. It's like a check engine light. It signals a deeper issue. There are various culprits behind your snoring symphony. Sometimes it's as simple as your sleep position or a stuffy nose. Other times it might be linked to underlying medical conditions. But don't worry, we're here to break it all down for you. Section 2. Anatomy of a snore, when airflow takes a detour. Imagine your airway as a highway for air to travel to and from your lungs. During the day, this highway is wide open, traffic flowing smoothly, but at night, when you sleep and those muscles relax, the highway narrows. Now imagine a few roadblocks popping up on that highway. These roadblocks could be anything from a slightly deviated septum to enlarged tonsils or adenoids. As air tries to squeeze past these obstacles, it creates turbulence and vibration, leading to that rumbling, rattling sound we know as snoring. Are you conducting the snore orchestra? Our daily habits play a significant role in this nocturnal symphony. Many snoring culprits are influenced by our choices. You have the power to conduct your own snore orchestra. Weight, especially around the neck, can trigger snoring. Alcohol relaxes throat muscles, increasing snoring. Smoking irritates nasal passages, causing inflammation. Section 4, when snoring signals something more, recognizing the signs of sleep apnea. So far, we've mainly focused on snoring as a sleep disruptor, a nuisance for you and those around you. But here's the thing. Sometimes snoring can be a sign of a more serious underlying condition, one that requires medical attention. We're talking about sleep apnea, a sleep disorder characterized by pauses in breathing or shallow breaths during sleep. Now, not everyone who snores has sleep apnea, but if your snoring is accompanied by loud gasps for air, choking or snorting sounds, or excessive daytime sleepiness, it's crucial to talk to your doctor. These could be red flags that your body isn't getting enough oxygen during sleep, which can have serious consequences for your health. Sleep apnea is more than just a noisy inconvenience. Untreated, it can increase your risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. That's why early detection and treatment are so important. Silence, please. Home remedies for a peaceful night. Okay, snore sufferers, ready for some good news? You don't always need fancy gadgets or expensive treatments to quiet those nighttime noises. Sometimes, the simplest solutions are right under your nose, literally. We're talking about those tried and true home remedies that have been passed down for generations, whispered amongst friends and family like precious secrets. Think of these remedies as your first line of defense against the snoring beast. They might not work for everyone, but they're easy, affordable, and worth a try before you explore more involved options. Plus, who doesn't love a good DIY solution? It's like channeling your inner MacGyver, but instead of disarming bombs, you're disarming snores. One of the simplest yet most effective home remedies is elevating your head while you sleep. Remember how gravity can pull those relaxed tissues back towards your throat, causing obstruction? Well, by propping your head up with an extra pillow or two, you're essentially using gravity to your advantage, helping to keep your airway open and reduce snoring. Another popular remedy involves tackling nasal congestion. A stuffy nose can force you to breathe through your mouth, which, you guessed it, can worsen snoring. To combat those blocked nasal passages, try using a humidifier to add moisture to the air, or try a saline nasal spray or rinse to flush out allergens and mucus. Think of it as giving your nasal passages a refreshing spa treatment. Finding the sweet spot for snore-free sleep. Remember that whole gravity thing we talked about? It plays a starring role in the snoring saga, especially with your sleep position. Sleeping on your back might be great for your spine, but it's prime time for snoring. Gravity pulls your tongue and soft palate back, increasing airway obstruction. So, switch it up. Side sleeping is the superhero of sleep positions for preventing snoring. Gravity helps keep your airway open and snoring at bay. It's like magic, but with fewer wands and more pillows. Nasal strips and other wonders, opening up your airways with simple solutions. Let's talk about those little miracles of modern science nasal strips. You know the ones, those adhesive strips you stick across your nose that look like you're about to compete in a sporting event, but instead of enhancing your athletic performance, they're enhancing your breathing. But how do these sticky wonders actually work? It's all about mechanics, my friends. Nasal strips work by gently lifting and opening your nasal passages like tiny scaffolding for your nostrils. This increased airflow reduces the pressure in your airway, making it less likely for those tissues to vibrate and produce those rumbling snores. But nasal strips aren't the only over-the-counter heroes in the fight against snoring. There's a whole world of anti-snoring products out there, from specialized mouthpieces that help reposition your jaw to throat sprays that lubricate and tighten tissues in your airway. It's like a buffet of snore-busting solutions, and you get to choose what works best for you. Remember, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor or pharmacist before trying any new product, especially if you have underlying medical conditions or are taking other medications. They can help you navigate the world of anti-snoring aids and choose the safest and most effective options for your needs. Ready to level up your snore fighting game? Sometimes the most powerful changes come from within. Hydration is key. Dehydration thickens mucus, obstructing your airway. Kick those vices like alcohol and smoking. They irritate your airway and disrupt sleep. Try singing. It strengthens throat muscles, reducing airway collapse. Let's talk about the extra pounds contributing to your snoring. Even small weight loss, especially around the neck, can make a big difference. Incorporate more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins into your diet. Find an exercise routine you enjoy and stick with it. Time to get moving. Exercise is a secret weapon against snoring. It strengthens throat muscles and improves cardiovascular health. Moderate activities like brisk walking or swimming can help. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a routine. Let's create a sleep sanctuary. Wash bedding regularly to reduce allergens. Use a humidifier to combat dry air. Consider white noise machines or earplugs to block out noise. Sometimes, snoring requires professional help. If lifestyle changes and home remedies don't work, consult a doctor. They can determine if an underlying condition like sleep apnea is the cause. Seeking help shows you're serious about your health. Sometimes DIY solutions need extra firepower. Medical interventions can address underlying conditions. Innovative devices and minimally invasive procedures are available. Think of it like calling a plumber for a burst pipe. CPAP machines are the gold standard for treating sleep apnea. They provide a constant stream of pressurized air to keep your airway open. CPAP machines are highly effective and work from night one. With patience and guidance, the benefits far outweigh the challenges. If CPAP isn't for you, consider surgical options. UPPP removes excess tissue to widen the airway. Radiofrequency ablation shrinks tissues to reduce snoring. Palatal implants stiffen the soft palate to keep airways open. There's no one-size-fits-all solution for snoring. The best approach depends on your specific needs. Consult your doctor to explore all options. Snoring is treatable and solutions are available. A snore-free night is just one piece of the sleep puzzle. Establish a regular sleep schedule for consistency. Transform your bedroom into a cool, dark, and quiet sleep sanctuary. Invest in blackout curtains and white noise machines. Unlock the superpowers of a good night's sleep. Create a relaxing bedtime routine to wind down. Disconnect from electronic devices an hour before bed. Pay attention to your diet and avoid heavy meals before bedtime. Section 1. Silence is Golden, recapping your journey to snore-free sleep. Ooh, we've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? From the anatomy of a snore to the sleep-saving powers of nasal strips and CPAP machines, we've explored a whole arsenal of snore-busting strategies. Remember back when the mere thought of a silent night seemed like a distant dream? Now, armed with knowledge and a toolbox full of solutions, you're well on your way to reclaiming those peaceful nights. We started by unmasking the culprits behind those nighttime noises, from sleep positions and lifestyle habits to anatomical factors and underlying medical conditions. We learned that snoring isn't a one-size-fits-all problem, which means there's no one-size-fits-all solution. But that's okay. Because by understanding the why behind your snoring, you can start to pinpoint the strategies that will work best for you. We explored the power of simple changes, like switching to side sleeping, elevating your head with an extra pillow, and staying hydrated. We delved into the world of over-the-counter remedies, from nasal strips that open up your airways to throat sprays that lubricate and tighten those vibrating tissues. And for those times when snoring signals something more serious, We discussed the importance of seeking professional help. We learned about CPAP machines, those pressurized air heroes that keep airways open, and even explored surgical options for a more permanent fix. Section 2, From Snore Warrior to Sleep Champion, Embracing a Life of Peaceful Slumber. But this journey wasn't just about silencing those snores, was it? It was about reclaiming your right to a good night's sleep, about waking up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. It was about improving your health, boosting your mood, and maybe even saving your relationship from those sleep-deprived arguments. Remember, you're not alone in this battle against snoring. Millions of people struggle with those nighttime noises, and there's no shame in seeking help or trying different solutions until you find what works for you. The important thing is to keep fighting, to keep searching for that elusive silence, and to never give up on the pursuit of a good night's sleep. Think about how good it will feel to finally sleep through the night, to wake up without that familiar morning grogginess, to look in the mirror and see a brighter, more well-rested you. Imagine the joy of your partner, no longer subjected to your nightly symphony of snores. Section 3. Sweet dreams are made of this, your next steps to a quieter, more rested you. So what are you waiting for? It's time to put this snore-busting knowledge into action. Start by identifying the strategies that resonate with you the most. Maybe it's as simple as changing your sleep position or trying a nasal strip. Or perhaps it's time to consult with a doctor or sleep specialist to explore medical interventions. Remember those lifestyle changes we talked about? Don't underestimate their power. Incorporating more exercise, eating a balanced diet, and creating a relaxing bedtime routine can work wonders for your sleep, your health, and your overall well-being. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips on living your best life. We're all in this together, folks, on a mission to conquer those snores and unlock the power of a good night's sleep. Sweet dreams.